just after going from Carlow here on the way home. I went to Carlow to pick up a new machine. I don't know if you can see it behind me or know what it is, but it's our new trailer. It is a 22-foot Smith Super Cube. So far it's a good trailer. Oh, it's a little bumpy so you can see me being bounced here. It's a long trailer, and you kind of notice when you're coming out of the roundabout, you just see the trailer or the tail of it, but it pulls very nice. And I suppose, sure, what do I know? I don't really drive little ones that often anyway to know if they do it as well. So, sorry. Great brakes on it. Around the roundabout. And back onto the main road. So, according to the trailer, or the stamp on the trailer, it's 43 cubic meters a day. So the other trailers we have are 20 foot. We call them flat face. I'm not sure what everybody else calls them. So this has the front out a bit further, like that. For those that don't know what a Super Cube means. There will be, I don't think there'll be any fear of overloading it with silage, unless it's really, really wet silage. But for grain, we're going to have to be very careful, because for this particular trailer, I think, and don't hold me to it, I think it's only legally allowed to carry 18 ton. So with the size on and the longer base and the leading front, it'll easily carry probably 25 ton of barley. So we'll have to be very careful not to overload it. I'm fully confident in Smith's engineering, but just you have to be aware of the legality. So we're in the 6490 here, as you can see by the Massey side of me, because the tractor still hasn't been cleaned out from sewing. My screen's missing though, that's nice. Look, it took us a good while to get down. It took us the best part of 2 hours to get down to Kelly's the Borris in Carlow, where we bought it. Because I went through the middle of Carlow by accident and I got stuck in traffic. So I'm hoping I'll be home in an hour and a half. I can do it a 50k box tractor for jobs like this, but to be honest, more often than not we don't collect them. It was just something else down there I wanted to have a look at. With a few complications, I said we'd pick it up. So we're on the way home. Probably be home, it's 4 o'clock now. I'll probably be home for 4 to 5, 5 o'clock. And so we'll see how we get on. I'll give you the walk around the trailer when I get home, or in the morning, I'm not sure which yet. But in the meantime, look at this, my poor tractor. The shuttle broke. I have a new one ordered, I just have to wait for it to arrive and then fit. So in the meantime, we're grabbing it here. I liked it the old way. So now it's the next day. Got a little distracted when I came home last night, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this lad here with this lad here. Stacey's very kindly supplied it, or got it for me. So I'm going to say go up here like this and we'll see how we get on. So from the information I can gather, it's an Allen key. I think it's a fairly small Allen key. Oh, look at that. Got it right the first time. Little tiny nut. Little tiny Allen key. Bolt. I'm just going to get a screwdriver. So it's off. You can see right here where it broke. Compare the two. You can see here where it's all worn from years of being used, and here is a brand new one. Not actually sure what way it went on. I think it was like that. Go. Right. There's my father with the Massey fertilizer spreader. So here it is, good as new. No, well, maybe not good as new, but do the job. So, as you probably gathered from my intro, the trailer is black. So we bought a 22-foot Smith Super Cube, as I mentioned. It's a fairly high-spec trailer with its air brakes. The other one doesn't have air brakes. It doesn't have that weird fancy-looking mechanism for the handbrake. Here's the air tank. It's a different safety bar on the other ones. And 560/60s, reflectives. So we have 3 hamburger lights at the bottom, another 2 up on top with a strobe light. She's just high when you're standing down beside it. And then there's reversing lights, I think just 4 reversing lights on it. And then we have our toolbox. Don't ask me what we're going to carry in said toolbox. But there it is. This kind of thing would be handy for the combine to have a chain in it, or the sledge harvester or so on. But the problem is what happens now when this trailer's not in the yard, or not with the combine. Like, say this trailer's gone with a load of grain. It could be gone for the best part of 2 hours. Am I going to sit there waiting for it for 2 hours? Or what, do I have to leave it on the headland every time we move fields? I don't know. Field master. So 43 cubic meter Smith Super Cube. Here's the front. Pull that out for silage, which I'll do later. Something I like about it is this here. It protects the breakaway cable and other trailers, which we'll go to now. But anyway, the wire gets caught with the link arms. So if they put the front wheel up on a ditch for some reason or anything, and you're having trouble getting out of a gate, you know, to get that extra bit of maneuverability, it pinches the wire and it gets all damaged. So here we are on the other trailer, and you can see here where it gets all pinched. Won't go down that way. Go this way to the other trailer. And you'll see here where it's all damaged from link arms catching it, or if it dangles down there and a wheel catches it, and it's just not good. So at least it's protected on that one. So as I mentioned, sorry, I'll just, while we're here actually, we have a block of wood up because the roof isn't very high. But this is the one on our on these trailers. It folds up and it sits into place here, whereas on the other one, or the new one, it's just a black bar. This is not. It folds up and there's a little reinforced thing here for it. But anyway, so as I mentioned, the trailer is fairly big. So the trick is going to be to not overload it. I'm not massively worried about grass, as I mentioned, and especially not this year because crops are so light. They're not going to be massive weight in them. Now, I know not the tonnage coming out the field is going to be light, but anyway. So we'll see. We'll fill it fairly full for silage, but I don't think I'll even fill it up to the sides like I do with the other trailers. We'll have to see. We'll have to put a load in it and weigh it and then decide if we want to put more in it or not. 6490 is putting out around 200 horsepower mark, so well, she should have the power to pull it. Whether she actually has the weight is another thing. But like, if I remember reading somewhere, the trailer, that trailer is the same as a 23.5 foot, as I call it, a flat face one. So it carries some volume of stuff. Hopefully it'll be maneuverable now. Tractor needs a wash. But anyway, I leave it at that now. I'm probably going on 20 minutes of rambling about trailers. So catch you in the next one.